The more we read together, the more we read together, the happier we'll be. Because my books are your books, and there's more and more books. The more we read together, the happier we'll be. All right, welcome friends to Storytime. We're just gonna start off with a fun little hello song if you can sing it with me at home. And it goes like this. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. I wanna hear you all the way from home. Hello, friends! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we can. Hello, friends. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello, friends. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello, friends. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello like a dragon if we can. Roar, 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 friends!
Can we hear a story?
Yes, please.
Hi friends, today we're going to read a book about scales. Dragons have scales, even though they're imaginary. But did you know that there are some real animals that have scales? Yeah, I'd love to read one about some of them for you right now. This book is called Scales. Who has hairy scales like these? Who could it be? An armadillo. Wow, did you know you can have hair and scales if you're an armadillo? I didn't know that. That's so interesting. Who has green scales like these? An iguana. An iguana is a very nice animal, isn't he? Who has big scales like these? Aren't they the biggest scales you've ever seen? A pangolin. A pangolin is such a neat animal. To me, a pangolin looks almost like if a pine cone could be alive. Well, pine cones can be alive as part of the tree, yes. But if a pine cone was an animal, it would look like a pangolin, I think. Who has yellow scales like these? A snake. Yeah. Can you make a sound with me? That's the sound a snake makes. A snake. Who has pointy scales like these? A turtle. Well, this kind of turtle, yes. There are so many wonderful animals in nature. And as many animals as there are in nature, there's probably even more in our imaginations, because we can imagine just about anything. Isn't it wonderful the way we can use our imaginations to think of new things? It's fun to use our imaginations together. And that's why I love singing and sharing books about dragons with you. I'm a scaly dragon, let's hang out. Here, let me show you my lovely snout. When my tummy's rumbling, do not doubt, fiery breath will soon come out. Okay, so dragons, like unicorns, which we've already had a story time about, are imaginary, and that means they're extra magical because we can imagine them however we'd like to. I think it's extra special when we use our imaginations. So let's sing a song about some very special, magical, and imaginary creatures. Can you sing it with me? You can? Wonderful. Where are dragons? Where are dragons? Here they are, in my imagination, we go far, we go far. Where are unicorns? Where are unicorns? Here they are, in my imagination, we go far, we go far. Well, where are mermaids? Where are mermaids? Here they are, in my imagination, we go far, we go far. Where are fairies? Where are fairies? Here they are, in my imagination, we go far, we go far. Dragon Was Terrible by Kelly DiPucci and Greg Pizzoli. Now, when we're reading this book, I want you to think about, maybe sometimes you were maybe a little bit terrible, and some things that calmed you down and got you interested. Sometimes we don't behave our best, but we're still wonderful, and we're still wonderful little people, friends. Don't worry, you don't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Yeah, I'm so lucky to be reading to you. Thank you for listening. Dragon Was Terrible by Kelly DiPucci and Greg Pizzoli. Dragon was terrible. Naturally, dragons have a bit of terrible in them because they're dragons after all. But this dragon was super terrible. He stomped on flowers, he played tricks on the guards, and he spit on cupcakes. Who does that? Ew, friends, that is not hygienic, especially right now. Ew, we don't spit on things, do we, friends? No. That's not all. He scribbled in books. No, books are special. We take good care of them, friends, don't we? He threw sand. Is it nice to throw sand? No. And he took candy from baby unicorns. Honestly, that's terrible. The king had had enough. Enough, he said. And he posted this sign. Brave knights, whoever shall tame the terrible dragon shall be rewarded with a gift. It shall be a nice gift. Ye shall like it. His Royal Majesty the King. Knights lined up to show off their dragon taming skills. They all failed miserably, and Dragon just grew more terrible. He chased the fuzzy yellow ducklings around the moat. He TP'd the castle. TP stands for toilet paper. Did you know that, friends? At least it does here. And he burned every last royal marshmallow to a blackened crisp. My goodness. The villagers had had enough. Enough, they said. And they posted this sign. Brave people, whoever shall tame the terrible dragon shall be rewarded with a gift from the king. It shall be a nice gift. We hope. Ye shall like it, perhaps. His Royal Majesty the King. Ordinary blokes and lassies lined up to try their hand at taming the dragon. They all failed. Embarrassingly so. And just when they thought it wasn't possible, Dragon grew even more terrible. He popped birthday balloons. He drew funny faces on the drawbridge. And he burped in church. Loudly. Honestly, that's terrible and rude. boy wearing a feathered cap and a look of determination had had enough. Only he didn't say enough like you thought he would. Instead, he sketched a story. The next day, Dragon followed a trail of marshmallows to a shady tree where the boy was reading. Oh, that was smart, friends, wasn't it? Using the marshmallows. That's using his noggin or his head. Your brain's in your head. That's why people say to use your head. The boy spied the dragon out of the corner of his eye and began to read aloud in a booming voice. And the brave dragon swooped in to save the princess, he said. Dragon stopped in his tracks. But the terrible knight pulled out his wicked sword. Dragon pretended not to listen. The brave dragon roared, and the fraidy-cat knight trembled in his boots. Dragon pretended to walk away. A crowd began to gather, and Dragon took cover in a tree. The boy continued reading, page after page after page, until, what do you think will happen next? Snap! Crash! Dragon landed on the ground with a terrible thud. The crowd gasped. The dragon roared. Oh no, that's a scary noise. The clever boy didn't flinch. He reached out a hand to the dragon and said, "Would you like to hear how the story ends?" And just when you thought it wasn't possible, Dragon smiled and took a seat beneath the tree with the other children. Honestly, that's adorable. The king cheered, the villagers cheered, the baby unicorn and fuzzy ducklings cheered the loudest of all. At long last, the terrible dragon had been tamed. The end. Hey, wait, what about the reward? Oh yes, that gift was a new friend. A nice dragon, of course. Yes, books are an amazing thing to listen to when you're feeling a little wiggly or you just need something nice to do. Yeah, books keep us entertained. They keep us thinking and learning. And some books are so exciting, we don't even want to misbehave, do we, friends? We want to be super good. Who's got a tail that's long and spiked? Dragons have tails that are long and spiked. Who gives princesses a fight? Dragons give princesses a fight. Long and spiked, princess fight. Must be dragons, must be dragon, must be scaly dragon friends. Who breathes fire day and night? Dragons breathe fire day and night. Whose scales shimmer and delight? Dragons' scales shimmer and delight. Day and night, scales delight. Must be dragon, must be dragon, must be scaly dragon friends. Oh, that was fun, friends. I can think of these exciting princesses, like The Princess in Black. Do you know that book series? There are some wonderful books about princesses who fight dragons. Those are some amazing, very brave princesses. All right, let's sing another song about dragons. Burn, 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 burn. All good dragons wait their turn. Dragon friends will play and share and make sure that things are fair. Burn, 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 burn. All good dragons wait their turn. So this is a very fun book. Miss Kate has something that makes her like it extra. I wonder if you can guess what it is. There was an old dragon who swallowed a knight. There was an old dragon who swallowed a knight. I don't know why he swallowed the knight. It's not polite. There was an old dragon who swallowed a steed that galloped around at a terrible speed. Oh, how the dragon wished it would stop. That clippity, 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 clop. He swallowed the steed right after the knight. I don't know why he swallowed the knight. It's not polite. There was an old dragon who swallowed a squire, who hollered, "That's hot!" when the dragon breathed fire. He swallowed the squire to calm the steed that galloped around at a terrible speed. He swallowed the steed right after the knight. I don't know why he swallowed the knight. It's not polite. There was an old dragon who swallowed a cook, a savory cook, and his recipe book. He swallowed the cook to fatten the squire. He swallowed the squire to calm the steed that galloped around at a terrible speed. He swallowed the steed right after the knight. I don't know why he swallowed the knight. It's not polite. There was an old dragon who swallowed a lady. It seems quite shady he'd swallow a lady. He swallowed the lady to rule the cook. He swallowed the cook to fatten the squire. He swallowed the squire to calm the steed that galloped around at a terrible speed. He swallowed the steed right after the knight. I don't know why he swallowed the knight. It's not polite. There was an old dragon who swallowed a castle, swallowed it down to the last golden tassel. He swallowed the castle to hold the lady. He swallowed the lady to rule the cook. He swallowed the cook to fatten the squire. He swallowed the squire to calm the steed that galloped around at a terrible speed. He swallowed the steed right after the knight. I don't know why he swallowed the knight. It's not polite. We don't eat our friends. There was an old dragon who swallowed a moat, guzzled and gulped it right down his throat. And with all of that water, he started to bloat, and that's when the dragon roared. And I quote, "Okay, enough, I've had enough, more than enough of that swallowing stuff. Maybe I've been a tad impolite. Perchance I should only have swallowed the knight." So he burped out the moat that caused him to bloat. He burped out the castle along with the tassel. He burped out the lady who found that quite shady. He burped out the cook and his recipe book. He burped out the squire, now blackened with fire. Then with all the power that he could amass, the dragon burped out one last billow of the gas. Oh my goodness. And with terrible speed, he burped out the steed. Clippity-clop, clippity-clop. Stop. A steed is like a horse, yes. There was an old dragon who swallowed a knight. Ah, just right. Good night. Have you seen my friend Dragon? He's big, scary, and loud. He left the castle at 8 a.m. And I'm afraid I won't see him again, for I do love my friend Dragon. Without him here things aren't the same. Drag, come home, friend, we miss you here. We'll call out your name. I love dragons kind of, they're quite tall. Dragon friends, well, did you know that I love you? Oh, yes, I do. Great big dragons, joy of joys. Your roar is my favorite noise. All these dragons make magical friends, it's true. Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-ding, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-ding, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening underneath the moon. Oh, skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. I love you too. Oh, boo, boo, dee, boo, yeah. Oh, thank you so much for singing and sharing with us for the Storytime friends. I hope you've had as much fun as I have sharing and singing and learning together today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you back at the library when it's safe.